Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm reacting to My Hero Academia Season 1, Episode 9. In the last episode, we had Kachan having a breakdown because his whole life, pretty much, he's thought that he has been better than everybody else. And he is starting to question that. In Deku, he just keeps gaining more and more confidence, and I absolutely love that. There was a scene after the credits that I didn't notice during my reaction, but I did watch it after. And there was some guy who had a hand on his face, and he said something about killing All Might. I do not like that. Who is that guy? Anyways, let's see where this episode takes us.
Hey, you! Can you tell us what it's like to work so closely with All Might?
I'm sorry, I have to go to the nurse's office. Yeah, right away.
Are you one of All Might's students? Tell us, what's the symbol of peace like in person?
What's he like? Well, he's super muscly. Yeah.
How is he faring as a teacher? What are you learning?
His leadership and wisdom remind me on a daily basis that I attend the world's most prestigious educational institution. Of course, he's the personification of honor and integrity that one would expect, but he's also not afraid to show his students a more humorous side. It's truly a unique opportunity to be under the direct tutelage of the pro we all admire.
Excuse me, kid. Are you in All Might's class?
He's growing on
hold
me.
on. Aren't you that sludge villain kid?
Walk away.
Please, sir. Can you get All Might for us? Also, you look like a mess. What's your deal?
All Might's not on campus today. Now get out of here. You disturbed my students enough already.
All right. If you won't bring All Might out, I'll get myself.
Hold on!
Hey, what's happening?
Don't you know about the school's defenses? This gate is the UA barrier.
Defenses? It practically killed me.
Yeah, well, it's designed to stop anyone who doesn't have a student ID or special pass from entering the campus. Guess it works. Apparently, there are security
I feel like
sensors
that's
like this
something
all over the
everybody
place.
would know about.
Keeping the public out. This school thinks it's untouchable. The least they could do is grant me one interview.
I know, right? We've been here for 2 days, and I don't have a single comment on the record yet.
The news that All Might had been hired as a faculty member at UA took the entire nation by surprise. Naturally, the media swarmed the school in search of a story. Everyone wanted to get their hands on All Might. Yeah, everyone.
Is this the hand guy? Is that why he said that?
Let's get down to business. Our first task will decide your future.
Is it another quirk test?
You all need to pick a class representative.
Oh, good. Just normal school stuff.
Pick me, guys! I want to be class rep!
I'll take it.
Yeah, you're gonna need me.
Someone with style would be best!
Totally the right pick.
In a normal classroom, a representative's duties would just be a bunch of extra work. But here in the Hero course, there's more to it. It's a way to get noticed by agencies and prove you can lead a team like a real pro.
Silence! Everyone, please! You must first have the trust of every student in the classroom. Therefore, the most logical way to fill this position is democratically. We will hold an election to choose our leader.
It's pretty obvious you want us to vote for you.
Is this really the best
Well, honestly, he
idea?
probably
We've
should
only
be
known each
the.
other a few
He
days.
should be
How do we
picked.
know who we can trust?
Besides, everyone will just vote for themselves.
Most people will, but that means whoever does receive multiple votes must truly be the most suitable person for the job. It's the best way, right, sir?
Do what you want, just decide before my nap's over.
Thank you for your trust.
How did I get 3 votes?
You're proving my point now.
0 votes?
Way into the job.
I feared this might happen.
You got 0?
Can't argue with the system I chose.
So you voted for someone else, huh?
But you knew it was best to vote for yourself, right? What were you trying to prove here, Iida?
All right, the class rep is Midoriya, and our deputy is Yaoyorozu.
Really? It's not a mistake?
How'd this happen?
This might not be so bad.
Yeah, I could get behind Midoriya, I guess.
Yaoyorozu was totally on top of it when it came to our training results.
Guys, I'm kind of worried about the class rep thing. I don't think I'm qualified.
Sure you are.
You'll be great. Your courage and quick thinking under stress will help make you a worthy leader, not to mention the strength you've demonstrated. Those are the reasons I voted for you, at least.
You were one of the 3?
Didn't you want to be rep really badly? I mean, you do look the part, because of the glasses.
That's not exactly how we should be choosing our rep.
Wanting a job and being suited to it are quite different things. Observing the Iida family's hero agency has taught me that much.
Agency? Hold on, what does your family do?
Oh, it's nothing.
You know, I've been wondering something about you. Admit it, Iida. You're filthy rich!
I was afraid people would treat me differently if they knew about my family. You see, the Iidas have been pro-heroes for generations. It runs in our blood.
What? That's awesome!
Are the two of you familiar with the turbo hero Ingenium?
I know all about him! He's a super popular pro with 65 sidekicks working alongside him at his Tokyo agency. Don't tell me.
He's my elder brother!
Your family's famous!
I can't believe it!
No wonder why
Ingenium's
his
an
costume
unmatched
is
commander who honors the hero
so
code.
cool.
As the second oldest Iida son, I strive to be just like him. However, I think it might be a bit soon for me to be in a real leadership role. You, for example, you figured out what the judges were looking for in the practical exam. A rep needs that sort of insight.
That's the first time I've seen you smile, Tanya. You should do it more.
What are you talking about? I smile all the time.
Iida wants to be like Ingenium in the same way I want to be like All Might. But he shouldn't be so hard on himself. I was clueless in that test. Hey, yeah, so about that practical exam. What is that?
Warning, level 3 security breach.
No way!
All students, please evacuate the building in an orderly fashion.
What's a level 3 security breach?
It means that someone's managed to get past the school's barriers. This
Is the
hasn't
hand
happened
guy?
in 3 years here. We should get going!
Stop shoving so hard! I said stop pushing me!
Ow! This is a total mob!
Everyone was quick to react, as I'd expect from UA students.
Sure, but they're also causing a huge panic! Crap, I can't stop!
Oh, no, Deku!
Midoriya! Who in the world could have trespassed onto campus grounds? It's the press that was outside!
All you have to do is give
What?
us All Might. He's here somewhere.
Said it's to stay off.
Just give us one good comment on record and then we'll leave.
I know how you people work. Give you an inch and you'll want a mile.
They are trespassing. That means they're kind of like villains. Why don't we just beat them up?
Don't you even think about it, unless you want your name dragged through the mud. Let's wait for the cops.
I was afraid it was some kind of attack on the school, but there's no need to worry, everyone! Ow! Sorry, I think I just back off! Where are the teachers? Why aren't they taking control? Everyone! Stop freaking out! Kirishima!
Well, I mean, if they could get in, then real villains could get in too.
Am I the only one here who realizes everything's fine? There's no reason for us to be panicking! Uraraka!
Tanya, help me!
What would Midoriya do? Or my brother? How would they handle this? I have an idea! Touch my hand! Make me float above everyone else!
Wow. Eee. He's a true leader. Uh-oh.
One step closer and I'll kill this whole family. You don't want the blood of these damn yuppies on your hands, now do you, heroes?
Never fear, dear citizens. Misery
I'm here to keep you safe, even on my morning commute.
I shouldn't be late for school, but I can't ignore someone in need. I've clearly gotten slower. My powers have been weakening even faster since I gave One for All to young Midoriya. I'm pushing my hero form too far past the limits. Fighting that sludge villain, even though I was exhausted, shortened the time I can spend as the symbol of peace. Even if he is a more suitable vessel now, he's still a 15-year-old boy. I have to make sure I guide him well.
There's a hostage situation across town.
Today's training will be a little different.
Is All Might
You'll
getting
have 3
smaller
instructors.
too?
Me, All
Like,
Might,
he doesn't
and
look
another
as
faculty
big as he
member will
used
be
to.
keeping tabs on you.
3 pros? Is that because of the break-in?
Sir, what kind of training is this?
Rescue. You'll be dealing with natural disasters, shipwrecks, stuff like that.
Disasters, huh? Sounds like we're in for a big workout.
Totally!
Real hero stuff.
Way
This
better
is
than
what
fighting
separates
each
the
other.
men from the boys. I'm shaking with excitement.
Finally, I'll get to show off how good I am in water.
Guys, I'm not finished yet. What you wear in this exercise is up to you. I know you're excited about costumes. But keep in mind that you haven't gotten used to them yet, and they might limit your abilities. This special training's at an off-campus facility, so we'll be taking a bus to get there. That's all. Start getting ready.
Rescue training. I've been waiting for this. It'll bring me one step closer to being the kind of hero he is. I'll do my best.
Deku, why are you wearing your PE clothes? Where's your costume at?
You saw it after the combat training. It was kinda trashed. I'm still waiting on the support company to fix it up.
Gather round, Class 1A! Using your student numbers, form 2 neat lines so we can load the bus efficiently!
Iida's kicking it into high gear as our class rep, huh?
You bet he
The
is.
bus's open layout ruined my boarding strategy.
Iida, you really need to chill. If we're pointing out the obvious, then there's something I want to say. About you, actually.
About me? What is it, Asui?
I told you to call me Sue.
Oh, yeah, right.
That power of yours, isn't it a lot like All Might?
What? Really? You think so, huh? I never really thought about that. I guess it's kind of similar.
Wait, hold on, Sue. You're forgetting All Might doesn't hurt himself. That makes a huge difference.
Yeah,
Still,
yeah,
I
it
bet
does.
it's cool to have a simple augmenting type of quirk. You could do a lot of flashy stuff with it. Well, if any of our classmates have pro quirks, it's Todoroki and Bakugo.
Sure, but Bakugo's always angry, so he'll never be that popular.
What did you say? I'll kick your ass!
You see?
You know, we basically just met you, so it's kind of telling that we all know your personality is flaming crap mixed with garbage. You're gonna regret the day you applied to this school, you loser!
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Kachan's the one in class who's getting teased. Yue is so confusing.
Wait, what did you say? Phrasing, dude.
Disgusting conversation.
Yeah, but it's kind of fun listening to them fight.
Like hell I
Hey,
will.
hey, we're here. Stop messing around.
Yes, sir.
It's the space hero, 13, the chivalrous pro who's rescued a ton of people from disasters across the world.
13 is one of my favorite heroes!
I can't wait to show you what's inside.
This is gonna be awesome! Holy crap! It looks like some kind of amusement park.
A shipwreck, a landslide, a fire, a windstorm, etc. I created this training facility to prepare you to deal with different types of disasters. I call it the Unforeseen Simulation Joint, but you can call it USJ.
Just like Universal Studios Japan.
Hey, shouldn't All Might be here already? Let me guess, he booked an interview instead.
Actually, it's something else. Apparently, he did too much hero work on the way to school this morning and used up all his power. He's resting in the teacher's lounge.
I'm sorry. I should be able to catch the tail end of the rescue exercises. I'll be there as soon as I can.
That man is the height of irresponsibility. Well, we should be okay with just the two of us. The clock's ticking. We should get started.
Listen carefully. I'm sure you're aware that I have a powerful quirk. It's called Black Hole. I can use it to suck up anything and turn it into dust. Please don't forget that if you lose focus or make the wrong move, your powers can be deadly. Even if you're trying to do something virtuous like rescue someone. Thanks to Aizawa's fitness tests, you have a solid idea of your quirk's potential. And because of All Might's combat training, you likely experienced how dangerous your powers can be when used against other people. Carry those lessons over to this class. Today, you're going to learn how to use your quirks to save people's lives. You won't be using your powers to attack enemies or each other, only to help. After all, that's what being a hero is all about. Ensuring the safety of others.
13 is so cool!
That's all I have to say. Thank you so much for listening.
Right. Now that that's over.
He's here. Oh, and he has friends.
We thought we were going to be practicing saving other people's lives that day, but when they appeared, we realized we were the ones in danger.
Uh-oh. Oh, it ends. No. Okay, so that doesn't look very good. Okay, so we started this episode where the press, they found out that All Might is now working at UA, and so they're asking some of the students questions, and they asked Mr. Aizawa questions, and they weren't really telling them anything except for Iida. Of course, he had something to say. He knew what to say about All Might. And so during class, Mr. Aizawa tells the students that they need to select a class representative, and Iida says that they should do it by putting it up for a vote. And so they do that, and Deku actually gets the most with 3. And so then Deku becomes the representative, and Momo becomes the deputy representative. Okay, and then we cut to lunchtime, and Iida mentions that he is actually from a long line of professional heroes, and the reason why he doesn't really talk about it is because he doesn't want people to treat him differently. And so then this alarm goes off because someone had gotten through the barriers, and then we see, well, actually it was just Iida who saw that it was the press. But everybody's freaking out because they need to evacuate, and all this was kind of leading up to why Iida is really the one who should be the class representative, because he's just a natural leader and he does things by the book, which, you know, is the best, especially during situations like that. And so later, Deku tells the class that Iida should be the representative, and Iida accepts. And then we got a little scene with the UA faculty members, and they're talking about how it must have been a villain who got through the barrier, and they were wondering if it was a declaration of war. All we really got of All Might in this episode was him taking down this one villain using Missouri Smash, and And then he also realizes that he's gotten a little bit slower. And to me, he also kind of looks slightly smaller. I'm not sure if that's true, but it looked like that to me. And so later, we're back in class, and Mr. Aizawa tells him that they're going to be doing another training exercise. This one's going to be a rescue exercise. And at this training site, they meet a hero named 13, who I guess can make black holes and make things disintegrate, which is pretty cool. But at the very end of this episode, these villains come out of nowhere, and I guess things are going to heat up now. I don't know if these students are ready to handle these villains, so I don't know. I'm gonna watch the next episode right now because I do want to see what happens next. Anyways, that's my reaction. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and of course, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.